Greetings. My name is Jedi White, and welcome to Maison Galaxy, or Galaxy Maison. I got to figure out which one I'm doing, but this is just a test run because I'm checking out some collections today that have already been released, and I'm a little bit sick, and I'm probably going to do a lot of this. Hopefully I muted in time. But this channel is meant to be all about reviewing streetwear that's out there for Star Wars. There's a lot of stuff that is cool. Actually, there's not a lot of stuff that's cool. I'm actually pretty picky. And then I feel that there's a lot of stuff in which Star Wars was just slapped on a product and now is selling at a premium. And I want to help wade through that by reviewing some collections that are out there. I also, now that I live close to Disneyland and want to spend a lot of time at Galaxy's Edge and Batuu, want to bring in and show different cool, like everyday cosplay items that could be used both at Galaxy's Edge as well as just your everyday, walking around paying homage to a character in the Star Wars universe or helping you craft your own. I'm not a full cosplayer by any stretch of the imagination, so I don't know how to sew. That's too intense for me, but I decided to try and find something that was a little bit more in my lane and take people around along on the ride. So with that, let's review the Adidas Star Wars sneaker collection. Excuse me. So I'm a little late to both this and the next one I'm going to review. But Adidas came out with a collection that was released late November, like around just before Thanksgiving, I should say. And these were kind of some of the early initial images I saw and was like, I don't know, like maybe. So let's pull up the full collection of what's still there. And let's go through these things. I think that one of the things I always want to try and compare is what would this product cost without the Star Wars markup on it? And is there much of one? And I mean, initially looking at these, sneakers can run right over $100. So that seems okay. But let's talk about some of the designs. This one's interesting. I guess this is like a lightsaber homage. Kind of Rey-like shoes. Yeah, okay. Literally, they actually have, let's see if we can get a close-up on yep. So these are supposed to be Rey shoes. So this is actually kind of cool. They're $130. I don't know if they would get particularly dirty, but I mean, geez, like looking just even at like what's also recommended, it looks like, yeah, there's actually no markup on these comparatively. If we were to look at what looks like just a normal pair of these exact same sneakers, we're paying the exact same price. So that's pretty cool. These just finally loaded. So that's a big win in my book. But let's go back and look at the rest of the collection now, knowing that Adidas, well, we'll keep checking, but it seems like there's not really much of any markup. It's just more now you're paying for the Adidas brand on top of, or just, from a regular shoe that you might purchase or tennis shoe. I'm guessing these are Yoda ones. Let's see if we can get to the tongue and if it shows us. Yep. So these are Yoda. They kind of look like mossy, which I guess is what they're going for. Like, that's okay. Oh, what does it say on the do it or not? There is no try. I mean, at least with this, like what I like about most of, let's go back to the collection. By and large, these are pretty subtle. They're not screaming Star Wars on them, which I like a lot. Okay, these ones are, but they're also for kids. I think there's also exceptions for what kids get to enjoy and wear versus adults to some point. I don't like screaming logos on things. So just, looking through, again, it looks like the youth shoes, the youths are the ones that really have the like hardcore logos going on. Shoot, did I select the kid one. Yeah, these are kids again. Let's look at the adults if they have them. So I was actually like, hey, are these purple ones Asajj Ventress? Again, it's youth basketball. Guessing not. But that's kind of cool that they glow in the dark. I don't understand why those aren't for adults. They are, in my opinion, a little intense. What's on the heel? It's actually not really clear here. It just looks like some logo related to Adidas. All right, so let's go back to the top. So I'm a little all around. These ones obviously were featured in some cool way. Oh wait, are these glow in the dark ones? They're not making it clear. I guess the first picture maybe. So there's a couple different ones. They're 4D shoes, which I assume means they glow in the dark? I don't understand. But it looks like they're all the same price. And then, shoot, where are the Star ones going? Star Wars. Okay, so this is cool. Like, there's a Death Star logo that's on there. Still the same price. So, that's, again, just such a big win in my book because I feel like so many times things are just grossly marked up. So, let's try and get back to Star Wars. So, I mean, overall, this also comes down a lot to personal preference. I think this is a pretty cool homage to Endor and the camo that they wore in Return of the Jedi. Some of these are a little, like, there's a fine line between, like, minimalist and basic, and, or, like, I should say minimalist, like, Star Wars design and just, like, overly basic. So for like these ones, let's see, who are they supposed to be? So Vader, but it's an orange. At least that's what it looks like here. And so that's kind of bizarre. You'd expect red. I actually have a lot of issues with the way that most people try to do droid references. I think a lot of times they just come off too busy with like C-3PO. It just a lot of times is really obnoxious cold, and R2D2, it can just be like over the top trying to get all of his little like things on his body, and I get why, but these ones are probably max busy that I've actually liked for a droid, so that's pretty cool. I think they look cuter on kids, but I wouldn't be mad if I ran into someone wearing these. Let's see what else. These ones I saw earlier, not really sure why they're Obi-Wan Kenobi shoes, like for color pattern. They're cool looking shoes though, and they're a little bit cheaper. I love that you've got the Star Wars font in there, which I'm totally blanking on the name of what this is. Let's see if he's on the tongue. Oh, I guess that's as close as we're gonna get. And it doesn't really have an Obi-Wan Kenobi image. Yeah, so I think this is actually a little bit of a stretch to say these are Obi-Wan Kenobi shoes. Okay, so anything else? I assume these have got to be Kylo. They've got some shirts in here. These shirts are the worst. Again, oh, Arabish. Yeah, that's what I meant to say earlier. Or Arabesque or whatever it is. These aren't the worst. They're kind of pop modern logos. I mean, you're obviously repping Adidas and Star Wars with this. Like, it might have been a little bit cooler to just have no text. Of course, when I mouse over, it just shows the backs. But they're not bad. And $30 is about what you're going to pay for a shirt like this. I think the one that I'm wearing was even more, which was a Comic-Con exclusive that my friend Nick got for me. I should say Jedi Nick. So yeah, I think this is actually a decent job at a collection that doesn't feel overly marked up. It doesn't feel like highway robbery. It just feels like I'm shopping at Adidas and I have the choice between getting something that is, normal selection, or I can get the Star Wars selection. And honestly, like if these were a little bit cheaper, because I don't need tennis shoes right now and I just bought other race shoes, I might actually get these. So I'll have to hope that they're on sale, but sometimes you don't get your size. So the other thing I wanted to review, but let me cough. Sorry about that, is the Toms collection. So Toms, oops, Toms, oh my God, Toms Star Wars shoes. I searched for it earlier. Let's get rid of this. Now the thing is every time I've tried to view this, nothing shows up. You click shop the collection, nothing's in here. However, in with all the like baby Yoda hype, these are freaking adorable if you have a child. So cute. So one way I did figure out how to do a little bit of a workaround is to go to the UK store to at least view the collection. So let's see what we can see looking at the UK store. So a couple more options. You can see how it's probably supposed to look, versus, nope, we're good. The US site. So let's go through these. There's not that many. These ones I'm pretty chill with. Although I do kind of wish it was Vader on both versus like a rando stormtrooper. The price, especially, let's see, 75 pounds, $2. So these are almost $100. I like Tom's shoes, and I appreciate that it's like a nicer material than the normal cost, and that it does do good for other people, or just other good stuff for people. But this feels like a little bit high of a markup for me. Let's look at the Chewbacca one. So those are suede, and those are also the same price. And that's kind of cute, but like that also looks like a ghost from Miss Pac-Man. So I don't know about that. Let's see what else they have. That's a cute pattern. I wouldn't say, like, I'm personally not a fan of this style of shoe. These ones are at least on sale though, so it doesn't like tip the scale in any way, shape, or form for me. But that's good to know that they're on sale, so I should probably tweet and post about that. Let's see, like the Van style. Those are okay. At least they're kind of uniform in style. We got the arabesque on the tongue again, or the like heel part, not the tongue. Yeah, I mean, if you're going for like a plain black, these are kind of cute, and I do like the white with them. And they are on sale, so that's cool. So extra comfort. I haven't seen these before or tried them on. This is personally too busy for my taste. We can look at the Darth Vader print in the white Star Wars, so it's kind of weird and not consistent with naming. And again, cheaper, so let's see what 42 is. Just so I imagine the US and UK. So $50, like that's about what you're gonna normally pay for a Tom shoe. So they're okay. I'm a little bit more interested if like I were to buy any of these, I would probably go for the black space print. So let's see what the men have. They have some more options, it looks like, and maybe these ran out for women, or maybe they don't offer them for women. So looking at these, it looks okay, like the shoe bag, that's kind of cool. I wonder if they don't all come with that. Looks like there's cool stuff on the inside and it says Luke Skywalker. Um, I don't know on these ones. Like, I think they're offering these normally. So let's see if we can, what are these considered? They are considered sneakers. So if we go to like men's sneakers and look at them, oh, it's like literally the same thing. I was just trying to find another model to compare to for price. I mean, these are 95. That's Star Wars, so it's marked up too. But like even these, right? These Star Wars in white, that's, I mean, these are kind of L's in my book. This is what I would call too basic. It's minimalist design, but it's a little too basic with a healthy markup, in my opinion. So I would pass on these. So let's go back to the rest of Star Wars. Where is it? Okay, I guess I gotta search again. We'll check out the kids section. So yeah, the kids stuff, these are super cute. These are actually pretty sweet R2D2. So that's 2 wins for R2D2 shoes today. I would wear these. Those are actually pretty cute. And this is a good example of it being minimalist without it being basic. I don't know what the kid shoes run for, so I'm sure just because the rest of the collection has a little bit of a markup, these ones probably do too. These Princess Leia slippers, those are freaking adorable. I don't know that I would wear them as an adult. I'm sure people would, but those are really, really cute. And again, these baby Yoda ones, so cute. So yeah, that's kind of looking at both the Adidas and Tom's collection. They're both close to the end of their run. I also did tweet Tom's from the Maison or Galaxy Maison account asking like where's the US stock. They just said our current stock is online, so it means they only have the baby Yoda shoes, and just to be on their email list to see if they replenish. Although looking at the collection out of both of them, if I were to buy something, it probably would be those first pair of Ray shoes that I saw on the Adidas page. So anyhow, this was just a test run today. Don't know what I'm going to do for my intros and outros, but subscribe if you want to see more. Leave comments of collections you want to be reviewed. I will hopefully start to order things and review product in hand. It just excuse me, requires planning and money. And yeah, that's what I have for you today. So thanks so much. Bye bye.